Do you need Wi-Fi?
And y'all can put your camera in there too.
You're live right now.
You know what?
We are live now?
Yeah,
You're live right now.
yeah,
Oh,
live.
wait, she is. Do you have a Wi-Fi we can use?
Yeah, right here.
Wait.
Bless you. So the kiddo's from here? The kiddo's from here?
Yeah, she's from here. Well, her family's from here,
Okay.
at least. So I know I gave them to get their flyers to, oh gosh, she works in Hardaway.
Okay.
Her cousin.
Okay.
Her cousin works, I think she's like the director or something like that. And then she has another cousin too. Really few businesses out here, so I'm hoping that they'll get the word out too.
Yeah. Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs, that was Salt. She's straight from the O, y'all. Like I said, if you guys are going through something, do not suffer in silence. Bring God in the game. Oh yeah, without doubt, baby. I got God's my teammate. I can't beat me, man. Excuse me. Y'all can't beat me. I got God on my team without doubt. Now, if you got God and I got God, we equal. I guess. You know what I mean?
Hi, Instagrammers.
So, no, we got a very special event coming up. It's again Tell the Truth Tuesday. Tomorrow is Winning Women Wednesday, but we're a day early, y'all. We're gonna talk about an opportunity for women to get involved in the third annual Global Women Forum. We have two representatives here that's going to talk about the Global Women's Forum. It's the third annual, it's March the 8th. I got Katelyn and Faith in the building. Student engagement leader, Faith. Now, Soul, are you kin to that football player, Sue?
No, I'm not. That's what everyone, as soon as I moved to Nebraska, everyone's like, are you related to him? No, I'm not.
Okay, all right. Well, call him anyway. You might not.
For real, I'm gonna be like.
You might be. Long lost cousin. And Katelyn has been, working in many different, arenas. And so she's always been on the forefront of, initiatives. And so, you know how these stars are. Omaha, they got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. We'll get right into the dialogue. Ladies, just speak normal. They can hear you in the mic for sure.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna let who's speaking first.
I can go first.
Okay, slide on up. We'll make sure everybody hear you good. All right. So go ahead, introduce yourself and let us know your role with the Global Women Forum.
Right. So my name is Faith Sue. I'm a student at the University of Nebraska, Omaha, studying computer science. I'm also the owner of Monterey Faith. It's a self-defense company. We're focused on empowering women through safety equipments.
Mm-hmm.
My role with the Global Women's Forum is the student engagement leader. So I'm really about recruiting students to be able to attend this conference,
Mm-hmm.
showing the students the value that this conference provides.
Okay. Tell us some of the things that the students can take advantage of, because young people, so you're in your 20s, right?
Yes, I'm 20, exactly.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll be 60. So you got different generations. So
Right.
and each generation of women have different needs and concerns. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Is that some of the things that you guys going to discuss?
Yes, we will discuss that today. I think one of the greatest benefits that students can gain from this conference is just the connections that they make, due to the fact that there'll be a lot of empowering women in the space, whether in the audience or the speakers that we bring in. Students can make those connections that are meaningful and could open doors for them in the future. So I think that's one thing I'm really pushing on for them.
Okay, so future employment opportunities by
Yes.
building relationships now.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now you say you are a senior, right?
I'm a junior this year, actually. Yes.
Okay, so how's school going?
School is going well. My major is really hard. It's computer science, but I'm taking it one day at a time, and it's going well.
Okay. Now, so you into the technology, and they're gearing more of our young ladies towards that area because y'all smart. You know what I mean?
That's what I like to think.
Without doubt. Y'all smart. I like smart people, boy. Without doubt, my niece can spell better than me, so no, I give it up to to the women in our community. Y'all the first teachers.
Right.
Y'all the first teachers of the child. Minister Farrakhan said, if you teach a man something, he just learned. But if you teach a woman, she teaches a nation. So remember that.
Yeah.
A woman teaches a nation because every woman she's teaching her child, male or female, she teaches a nation.
Right.
Men, we just learn.
You learn?
Yeah, we learn. Sometimes we got a hard head, but we learn. So can males come to this event?
100%.
Yes.
Okay, fellas.
As long as you support women, of course. I mean, that's the biggest thing.
Okay. Now.
Yeah, let them find their wife.
That's what I want to ask. I just want to ask. I'm in my mouth full right now. I'm getting excited. So
don't drool.
Okay. So it's gonna be a lot of women there, fellas. And y'all single? Who's single?
I am in love, man.
Okay,
so I'm good.
Yeah, okay, you got some singles.
I'm single, so how about me? I'm kidding.
Latoya, come on camera. Let people see. Let people see. Come here, girl.
Yeah.
Come on.
You have to announce me.
Miss Latoya Hayes.
Yeah.
Our bread and butter, our glue.
Cool.
So, fellas, of course, we coming in for the intelligence guys. We know
Cute.
we coming for the intelligence guys. So come out and mingle. So, fellas, they need protection. Fellas, first of all, they need protection. Just come there, just protect. And then, some of us are introverts. So the extroverts help the introverts. All right. You know what I mean? Because introverts sometimes we shy.
Yeah.
So extroverts help the introverts. So seriously, what other activities that's going to be going on besides the opportunity to to network and meet new people?
Yeah, sure. Well, hi, everyone. I'm Katelyn Satie. I'm the co-chair for the Global Women's Forum. We are super excited. Our biggest event that's going to be happening is, of course, our keynote speaker, Deshauna Barber, which I got to show you this beautiful woman right here. She is former Miss USA, and she's actually the first Miss USA that actually won while being an active military member. She's now a veteran, obviously, but to make that milestone is huge, and it took her a while to get there. She did not succeed right away. And so her story is all about resiliency and how failure can actually line up for success. So you're gonna get a lot more no's than yes in the real world. And you got to take that well. You got to understand how to take that and make it a win, make it a dub. But yeah, no, I want to reiterate on Faith. Our students do have a discount. It's $20 per ticket. Our usual price is $49. So it's a little good discount there for our students. And main reason we want a lot of students and young people there is because, in our community, sometimes it's hard to connect and find mentors. And so with this conference, with this forum, we're able to find, mentors, we're able to find mentees, we're able to find that dream job, like Faith said, or your best friend. You never know who's sitting right next to you.
So, Kathy, she said that your mom, Miss Dumas, who's, let me see, Miss Dumas went to Katelyn. Okay, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Well, maybe they say all black people look alike.
Miss Barber, she's saying. She's saying Miss Barber.
Oh, okay. Sure.
All right, now we found the origin there. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. She is. Her family is from Omaha, so we're super excited to home her back here and show her the new Omaha because, gosh, it's changed the last 10 years.
Okay, so her mom went to Katelyn, so hey, they are from Omaha. I went to Katelyn also. So,
no way.
So Miss USA. Dang, she's Miss USA. Okay.
Do you want to just read this whole thing? Former Miss USA, entrepreneur and author, Army veteran, women's rights advocate, award-winning international speaker and coach. Yeah, she's got it all.
Yeah, without a doubt. I told you, greatness come from here, y'all. Greatness come from here.
Or they come here.
Yeah, that too. So how can people get involved? Can they volunteer? Can they get tickets? Can they participate? How can they get involved?
Sure. Do you want to talk about our ambassador program? Yeah.
You can talk.
So there are ways to get involved still. We're always open to ambassadors, whether you're a student ambassador or whether you're just a professional that knows a lot of people and want to get the ambassador status. Ambassadors means that you have sold 10 or more tickets, vendors, or sponsorships. And if you do that, then you get to go on stage with the other ambassadors and get a picture with Deshauna. So you get awarded for bringing in 10 or more people into the conference, and that's open to everyone. If that's something you're interested in, definitely email us at info@globalwomensforum.com so we can make a coupon code for you so we can actually track how many people you're bringing in. And then, of course, if you have a vendor or sponsor, email that as well. We'd love to get some more women-owned businesses. We have quite a few great businesses already lined up. Ellie's Beauty and Hair. We have Barn Girls Farm, which is like microgreens, which is really cool. And we have a few other amazing vendors, but I don't want to spill it all yet because they're excited. You'll be seeing their social medias pop up too with how excited they are being a part of this event.
So you guys have time March the 8th to really push it. What tell us how this organization developed. Why did it develop this women forum, especially global? So you're looking at women from all over the world, both hemisphere, right?
Yeah.
So who started it, and who ideal was it to start this?
Yeah. Well, the great creator behind this is Marco LaRock. He is an amazing soul. He actually, if you know that name, you probably recognize Global African Leadership Summit, which is now in DC, by the way. It's no longer in Omaha. That's how big it grew. But he really created this space because we've noticed a lot of women just kind of competing with women instead of empowering women.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that there is a lot of women professional entrepreneurs here in Omaha that really just want to help and cheer on their peers. Mm-hmm. And so we created a safe place for women to gather, and those that support women, of course, to gather and kind of collect your ideas and brainstorm on how we can continue being the future of Omaha. And that's another reason why we wanted to invite young women as well, because they are the future of Omaha.
Right. All right. So is there an age limit? What's the age?
There is not.
There is no age limit.
Okay. You guys gonna have daycare there or something?
No, okay. Bring your own kids at your own risk.
Absolutely.
But we are actually having a sponsorship where you can either donate, or there's a certain sponsorship level where you can actually support a young woman young girl in high school or college and get a free ticket as well. So if you can't make it on March 8th, but you really want to make a difference in a young woman's life, then donate online as well, because all those donations will go to free tickets towards high school students as well as college students. And we think that's really important and to give back to your community.
What's some of the sessions that you guys going to have during the conference?
What's some of
what kind of sessions? What kind of teaching moments you going to have?
Yeah. So, I mean, we talked about a lot of great panels that are going to be happening. And right now our main focus is the keynote speaker.
Okay.
We are trying to bring in about 400 people. Last year at 175. So this year we're really stepping it up for our keynote speaker. However, there are going to be other breakout sessions, and we're still kind of defining those terms, but we talked about, leadership, finance, and tech. We feel like those are the main things, and leadership might mix with sales as well. But we've had a lot of great people requested to be a breakout speaker. So right now we're just scrambling to see, oh my gosh, all these amazing women want to speak. All right, how are we going to figure this out? And of course, we want to make sure we're also giving our sponsors a first dibs as well, because without our lovely sponsors, we wouldn't have our third annual.
Okay. All right. So women of all ages are welcome.
And men.
So what are men going to be doing? Learning about women? Are we going to be learning about women?
Don't worry, there's no menstrual cycle talk there. No. But I mean, even though, like you said, women teach the nation. When you have a child, whether it's a girl or a guy, there's not a certain I need to teach this way or this way. Right. We're going to be talking about things that affect everyone at the core. Okay. I mean, Deshauna's Barbara's story alone, I think we're going to have tissues in the rows or something, because I don't think females are going to be the only ones crying during her keynote speaker.
Okay. So, man, okay.
So get ready with tissues.
Good. I look at this, especially as men is in the building, I look at this opportunity to maybe have sessions on relationships, on how men should treat women and vice versa. The different roles of a man and a woman. And because sometimes we assume that people know. Yeah. And if they don't know, if it wasn't taught, how can they know?
Yeah.
How can they exhibit those behaviors? And I think that would be something great if you're not doing it this year. If you're gonna have men in the building, relationship, some type of relationship building where because domestic violence is the most unreported crime, and that's why we call it Winning Women Wednesday every Wednesday
100%.
to bring recognition to that. And in the world, if you see all the world, it's down to relationships.
Yeah.
Relationships.
I
So
love-
and then especially young ladies that might be going through something and they're not telling no one.
Yeah.
I think this might be an opportunity so they can express themselves around older women that might have gone through that, so they can navigate their freedom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I love that too because it's not just men and women relationships. We were talking about earlier how a lot of women have this preconceived notion that they need to compete with other women.
Right.
And I don't see that at all. Even if someone's my co-chair is a marketing agency and I'm a marketing agency as well. We do two different things.
Right.
So why not cheer each other on?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Competition is good. Competition make you great. If you was out competing by yourself every day, how can you measure yourself? You can't measure yourself unless you have someone else, to measure. And so competition is great. It's going to bring the greatness out of you, out of both individuals. It's not about winning. It's just about doing and doing the best that you can do, whatever category of life you're in. So,
and like Deshauna says, failure will lead to success. So if you didn't win, why didn't you? What can you do better this time? Don't have that resentment. Don't get that anger. Think about what can you do now.
Right. Well, I learned early. I'm gonna give you one more because
got some advice coming.
Because my mama couldn't read and write. She was 5'5", no jive, and so
no jive.
Yeah, no 5'5", no jive. Baby. And so I learned early that failure is not an option. The only time you fail is when you quit.
Right.
That's true.
So I'm not a quitter. If I start something, I'm going to finish it. And so I don't fail at many things unless you quit. And so people always want to measure you're not fast enough or you didn't get an A. You got to see. C students are better than A students anyway. But everybody's not good at everything.
Yeah.
But at least you can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so sometimes the educational system affect other people's self-esteem sometimes.
100%.
I think that's the first institution that affect really people's self-esteem because I don't measure up to this person or I'm not smart or intelligent, whatever. But as long as you can do it, you're good.
Yeah, and you bring up a good point, which we'll talk about during this event as well, is imposter syndrome. Whether you're a young girl or you're a professional that owns a business, whether you're a guy or a female, that imposter syndrome hits you every now and then. Like, am I good enough? Oh, I failed. Like, I guess I shouldn't be doing this. Those things do come to mind, but who you are today is not who you're going to be in 1 to 5 years.
Right.
I definitely want to recommend people to watch the YouTube video on Deshauna Barber just to get a little highlight of who she is and why we're so excited about her being our keynote speaker. If you go to our Facebook page, you'll see some snippets of it as well. And you'll see a link to the YouTube as well. But the little snippets about 30 seconds to a minute, and it really breaks down like some of the main things that she's really saying and wants to get across to people. So
the event is going to be March the 8th. It starts at what time?
1:30 to 6:30.
Okay, so are you feeding people too?
No, that's why we chose 1:30 to 6:30.
Okay.
No, we will have some vendors there as well.
Okay.
So some of them will be donating food. Some of them will be selling food.
Okay.
Just depends on their vendor package that they chose. But we're super excited. They're all women-owned businesses.
Right.
So we're super excited to have them come and, feed our attendees because obviously we're all gonna be hungry with this knowledge.
Yeah, all that knowledge that long. Yeah,
you get hungry.
You're gonna be something for sure.
Oh, someone knows you, Faith.
Really?
Lisa HJ. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Okay, I feel like a star.
I feel like I know a lot of
You
people.
famous.
Yeah,
You
well,
famous.
Oh, okay, all right. Let me get some autograph in here for you.
I know you must. I mean, she's only 20. Can't wait
Right.
till she's 30, man. That's when you prize possession.
I actually have an intern. You said, yeah, UNO?
Yes, I
Yeah.
go to UNO.
Okay, yeah, I have an intern from UNO right now.
Oh, wow.
He'll be in tomorrow.
For his first day? Or-
No, he's been here for like the last couple of weeks coming
oh,
in.
wow. Okay.
And so I think he's a junior also. I think
Ooh.
junior or senior. he might be a senior. So shouts out to UNO for getting the young people out into the community to gain that real world experience.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's going to be crucial. Former ACC.
Oh,
Lisa.
yes. Hi, Lisa. I do know.
Okay.
African Culture Connection.
Okay.
That's what she's talking about.
Okay. All right. We got the world looking at us. Global. Well, not. This is global.
Global, yes. Global Women's Forum. Okay.
So, since it's global, you're gonna have different women there from all around the world. So, are you gonna be talking about different languages or different religions or different cultures, different foods, different styles of dress? Is that also part of this opportunity to fellowship?
I mean, you're giving us ideas. Now I'm thinking of a fashion show
Absolutely.
around the world. Like, shoot, we got to figure out how to get that in there now.
Right.
No. I mean, it is going to be a very diverse crowd. We're going to have speakers of all different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
We are trying to keep it as local as possible. However, we do have some speakers that come out of the state as well.
Right.
And we have some people that come from a different country as well to come visit as well. So emphasis on the global for sure. But where we're staying as local as possible while also, being inclusive as possible, because we're not going to turn down any woman. You can be flying in from New York just because you heard about this, and we'd be so happy to have you here.
Right.
And to just add to that, I think having a lot of diversity there is really important for those connections that people are going to make.
Right.
Because if you have people thinking the same exact way throughout the whole thing, then what value are you going to gain from that? So our vision is really having that diversity in that room so that we can be able to really connect with different cultures, different backgrounds, different ideas, and just see life from a different perspective. This conference.
This past weekend, I had an opportunity to host a Bob Marley birthday bash.
Oh, fun.
And man, the whole I got goosebumps. Like I said, it was a global room. There's people from both hemispheres, all continents that were in there because his music surrounded that we love each other, unified, and so that's similar to what you guys are doing.
Right.
Become unified and love on each other, and don't look at any of the obstacles or disabilities or faults from yesterday. The only thing that we can do, Omaha, is affect today and tomorrow. And so we got a lot of people that live in the past. Well, they're in our family. They always remind you to the past. Well, this because the past. No. Get those past people to start looking towards the future. God said if you take one step, he or she will take two steps. And so give yourself, take a step towards your dream, your goal. And it will manifest without doubt. I'm living proof of that. I'm a living proof. That's why we're on air. Because it was in the abstract. We didn't have a radio station at first. It was in the abstract. It was an ideal, and I started walking towards it, educating myself, and then eventually started to materialize into something concrete. We are, and I don't know if y'all believe it or not, we are God and goddesses. We like little gods and goddesses. We can bring things from the abstract to the concrete also. And so that's God-like. Absolutely. And so this is a God-certified event, y'all. Oh, yeah, it's just a God-certified event. Without doubt. So if you need some brownie points, you need to be saved. Oh yeah, you need to be saved. Sometimes they come in revenue, the only hope you got. Oh yeah, this is a God certified event. Anytime where you can bring people together and show some love, the love of thy neighbor. That's our foundation. That's our foundation. So this is a love thy neighbor event.
Absolutely.
Without doubt, baby. So God gonna be in the building. If you want to tie, you ain't been church in a while. Come on, tie.
Come tie.
Yeah, in person. You know what I mean? Because we want to, because God made us all individuals. So we're all unique and all have all different talents.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
And so come in the room and with your talent, with your experience, because it's necessary for the next generation. And so shouts out to the mature women in the room for, provide that conduit for the younger women that's going to be coming behind. And that's our purpose. Sometimes I said, God, why do I exist? Why do I exist? And if I didn't exist, I wouldn't have known I've never existed.
Right.
But since I exist, what is my purpose? My purpose is to develop conduits of opportunity for the next generation. Just like your ladies are doing. And so if you are an elder, that's what you should be doing. Ain't no time for the jealousy of someone younger than you. That's obviously your teaching have manifest greatness out of them. So my good friend, he said, if there's a thin line between, I call them copycats, but he said flattery he call it flattering, because if they copy it, that means they appreciate your skill set. So, but I still call them copycats. but we'll go with flattery today.
You know, one thing too that I want to mention about this event, and what I've noticed too, with just the hustling culture here around Omaha, we're always wanting to be satisfied instantly, and we're always wanting to get 100% right away.
Right.
And I feel like sometimes that sets us up for failure, because if we're not able to get that 100%, then we think we're just failures.
Right.
But I just want to, say on this note, if you give 1% each day, then by the end of the year, you overexceed your goal by 356. Wait, 56? Oh my gosh, how many days are in a year? 365. See, I am totally number dyslexic, guys. So being vulnerable here. But no, 365, you're 365% then, and that is, 1% each day. So, you don't wake up one day and you're magically no numbers, I guess, like me. But it takes some time. So, that's the biggest thing too, is, like we said, the woman you are today, you're not going to be the woman you're going to be later on. And I think this keynote speaker will really emphasize on that.
Yes.
Right now, brother, what's up, brother? Happy Grand Rising Tuesday. You are kings and queens. You all overcome, but what's the original people on earth? You must fight back against racism, white supremacy, for the freedom of our people. So this is it, y'all. Usually men fight. Usually men are the fighters and the women are the nurturers. So, because my mama, she saved me from 2 fights. And I'm glad my mama was there, because I was losing. And, so mama always going to look out for you if you're winning or losing. And you're not going to win every situation. That's why mothers are there for counsel and for nurturing. And for those difficult times when you do scrape your knee or cut your eye, or you might get fired. So I love my mama. What I dial 550 job, everything I do is because of her, because of her teaching. And I learned earlier, and you should learn this, failure is not an option. So that means you can't quit. You can't quit. Keep being great. It's tough being great.
Yeah.
It's tough being the best you can be, because your greatest competitor is you. The greatest competitor is you, y'all. What else is going on? Okay, you're gonna have some education on all fields. Are you gonna be doing some business stuff too for entrepreneurs that's going to be in the room?
100%.
Yes, we will have vendors at these events. So this is an opportunity to find and to support local Omaha women-owned businesses.
Okay.
I believe we're going to have about 15 vendors at this event, including my business too, y'all.
Okay.
It's called Monterey Faith. It's a self-defense company. So it's really an opportunity to connect with these vendors and to let them know that they are seen and that the effort that they put into their businesses is really valued at this event. So yes, we will be highlighting small businesses.
Okay, now you say you self-defense.
Right.
Okay. Are you providing? Are you Bruce Lee? You Bruce Lee?
Be careful around her.
So physical or using tools.
So we sell the tools, we sell pepper spray, we sell tasers, things of that sort. But this year we're also pivoting a little bit and adding an educational value to that.
Okay.
So I'm working towards hosting workshops in Omaha, going to different businesses or schools, hosting self-defense workshops that really not only just provide these tools, but to also shine a light onto the very prominent safety issues of human trafficking, just everything that goes on in the world.
Now, in the old days, see, you 20, in the old days, we actually used to go and meet women, and it wasn't online. So you actually get a chance to meet a person, you kind of feel their energy to see if it's safe or not. Now things are online.
Right.
And so you don't have that connection. And I've heard of online stuff, you have way more problems because you don't have that initial filling out. You just call somebody and then you're gonna meet them, and then you don't know if you're gonna come back or not.
That is true. Yes.
So do you focus on that area also on the new? Well, this is y'all dating. This is y'all dating. This ain't new dating. This is y'all dating.
Yeah.
So, I guess the old people do it too. This online thing. So do you teach the difference between that as far as what to look out from the cues?
Yes.
Because most victims, they know their assailant. majority of victims, I think it's almost 80%, they know the assailant that's going to assault them, rape them, kill them. They know them.
Mm-hmm.
So do you teach that to identify some of the signs that some of these people give? Because sometimes we ignore it.
Right, yeah. So yes, you're right. That's the problem now that we face with technology, with all of its advantages. That is also a problem, that it's easier for these predators to prey on women and whatnot. It's easier for them to target them for a long time before they strike. So yes, we are working towards, this business started officially in 2023. So at first it started mostly e-commerce, selling the self-defense products, teaching people how to use the tasers and all that. But now we're really shifting into, people need to learn how to see signs in themselves and in other people and around themselves. When they walk into a room, you need to identify, where are my exit points in this room immediately as you walk in there. And it's sad that we have to do it, but it's the reality of what the world is this day. We just need to be really alert. So yes, we do work on teaching how to pick up those signs, what to be looking for. And it really requires a lot of discernment, a lot of alertness. Even though it seems like something easy to push to the side, it's really important that these problems are brought to the front so that people can then identify if their person, like their friend that's close to them, is in trouble. They can be able to identify that and be able to get ahead of that.
Yeah, but I doubt the world is tricky these days. I've been a former probation officer, and that's why when we're a research station, this is the reason why we do things on purpose. We recognize women because of the domestic violence. I think, 20 women is assaulted every minute in the United States? Every minute. That's a lot of minutes. That's a lot of assaults. A lot of women. So, and a lot of them are suffering in silence. So that's why we talk about specifically about 211 is the number you can call for anything that's domestic. If you need shelter, if you need to get away from your abuser, or if you are a abuser, there's help for you also, so you can stop that behavior.
Yes. And I'd like to mention really fast how good of a platform this conference is. How I got introduced to this conference is I met Mr. Marco at an entrepreneur club at UNO. And he actually invited me. I went up to him and I was telling him about my self-defense company and what I was planning to do with the business. This is the first time I had met this man. And I always tell him he's my destiny helper from God, because at that moment he looked at me and he said, I want you to have a vendor table at my event to showcase the safety products that you sell, but I also want you to go up and to speak to these women about why safety is important. So I immediately got that avenue and that platform, and I was only 18 years old.
Right.
So this conference is just amazing for that.
So you learned earlier that a closed mouth don't get fed.
Exactly. Yes.
I think it's in the Bible too. If you ask not, you receive not. See, God's ahead of the game, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. He's always planning.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
So you're looking for 400 individuals.
400 to 500.
Where can they go get tickets at?
So you can go to our website at globalwomensforum.com or go to our Facebook event. We have an Eventbrite as well. You should just search Global Women's Forum and we'll pop up here in Omaha. So it's super easy. And then I just wanted to add on to what Faith is saying, because there's a lot of value here. And her being a young entrepreneur as well, you know, I feel like a lot of young women can relate to that are usually in the silence or just want to ignore those red flags because they really like that guy. I mean, we've all been there. And so if you feel like you're not the 211, call yet, but you're alone, come to the Global Women's Forum and come talk to Faith. Maybe Faith should have some signups for her first workshop at the Global Women's Forum. Let's launch that workshop there and sign your name up with Faith. I know I'm going to sign my name up. I love that. I love that.
Without doubt. Fellas, if you need some self-defense also.
Yes. Fellas too. You're also DV victims as well. We're not ignoring that as well.
Yes.
Without doubt. And so we need mace also. And tasers also.
Mace your life up.
So these projects are not just for women. They're for the population, especially if you are in a compromising environment. Environments that you don't know. It's best to have something versus not having anything.
Right.
This is the real world, y'all. This is not cartoons. It's not cartoons. This is the real world. And so women got to be use all the intelligence. Of course, it's not good to shop at nighttime. also by yourself, because someone can pull up right next to you as you come out, knocking your head and drag you in the car. So, and that does happen. So you gotta be cautious all the time. Being a former probation officer, you mentioned it earlier that you got to know your exits. And usually my back is towards whatever entrance that's coming in, so I can see whoever's coming in.
Right.
So I can attack, I can run if I see danger. And so, but if you get your back turned, that's how they get you. And so you got to be aware of your environment.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Kathy, for putting the link in there. If you guys have not seen it yet, Kathy Harris is an amazing woman that put the link in there. So click on that link there. And then if you want to get additional $5 off, use Faith's name or use my name, Katelyn, because you'll get additional $5 off. I do want to mention something as well. We will be giving away 4 free tickets on the show. I think the boss is planning on doing it later this week. So stay tuned this week.
Stay tuned.
But if you don't want to wait, we are having buy one, bring a friend. So for this month only, for the price of 1 ticket, you get 2 tickets. So we're super excited about this, and we just really want to fill up the room. That's our biggest thing. We want to bring all these empowering women and men and professionals and entrepreneurs all together with local and national speakers to really just come into this powerful room and talk about what's your story, what challenges have shaped your path, what inspires you to make a difference, and what's scaring you to take the next step. How can you walk out of this room today and actually benefit it to the rest of your life? And that's going to be a huge thing that affects men, women, young, old, professional, or entrepreneur. I mean, this event is for everyone. Although it's called Global Women's Forum, it's an open invite.
Yes.
All right. Fellas, you are welcome. We'll get a chance to, to learn the woman mind. You know what I mean? The woman mind. And so I think it's going to be a great opportunity to work on relationships, build new opportunities, but you got to be in the room. You got to be in the room in order to take advantage of that. Shouts out to Marco for doing what he does, bringing people together. Sometimes people don't believe in your vision, but you got to continue with your vision, without doubt. Jill said, "This is an emergency shelter. If you are in immediate danger, please contact Catholic Charities." So anyone out there, Catholic Charities, Bennett, Luther Family Service, Women's Center for Advancement, those are 3 of the organizations that come to my mind that's been doing consistent work for not only women, but for the children that need shelter and protection. And so anything that we did discuss, what else is going on with the conference?
Well, I mean, we talked about our keynote speaker, Deshauna Barbara. She's amazing. We talked about some of our breakout sessions, our networking, our vendors. The only thing that's left that we can't forget, of course, is our lovely team members. Latoya popped on for a second. And we have Faith here. We have about, almost 20 team members that have volunteered their time to make this event happen. And some of them are in marketing, some of them are ambassadors, some of them are just helping with the overall setup. And again, this event could not be anything without those lovely women, and those women will be represented. Like you said, Faith will have her own table there as well. Latoya's gonna have her own table as well, selling some waist beads and some other things as well. I'm not gonna spill a secret yet because she said she might be releasing a new product as well with her business. Oh, it's trainers. Waist trainers. Okay. But there's gonna be amazing women businesses there, and our team is gonna be supported as well. So we're super excited. And I actually own Humble Line Consulting, so I help with all the marketing. And so that's how I'm making a footprint with this event. And I think just spreading the word is like spreading the gospel. To show up to this room, to bring people into this room is going to feel like heaven sent, honestly. I'm getting chills just thinking about it, just standing in the room. We actually went there Friday to do a little bit sneak peek behind the scenes. So definitely look at our TikTok and Facebook and Instagram to see some of those fun videos. But just walking in there, I don't know why, we're all wearing pink too, because we're getting excited about the Global Women's Forum. And I could just see all the team members and see the whole entire auditorium filled up. It's at the Garden Theater, by the way. So it's a beautiful venue. If you have not been there, you are going to love it. It's definitely an empowering space. It really is. Yeah. And it's a woman-owned business as well. Got to support those women-owned businesses here in Omaha.
Exactly. Without doubt, because they feed everybody.
Yes, they do.
They feed everybody. So third annual Global Women's Forum. Deshauna Barber is going to be the keynote. She's a former Miss USA. I've never met a Miss USA person.
Ooh,
so it's
get ready. This picture.
Right.
I mean, she's gorgeous in this picture. Can't wait to see her in real life.
So fellas come handsome, fellas. Come looking
Put
good.
your suits on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come looking good, fellas. The women gonna need protection that night, that day. So no, come on in.
The men not need protection. Actually, I mean, with Faith here and former Miss USA veteran. True. I don't know if we need protecting. We might need arm candy.
That's it. Arm candy. Well, it goes opposite. See, guys. We get to hear women talk. See.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I never heard of arm candy. We candy too.
Oh, okay.
Arm candy.
Shout out to my boyfriend, the best arm candy out there.
Oh,
love you, Dan.
Now she's trying to get some brownie points.
I am. Now I said I got retract.
Hey. Wow.
Yes, Jasmine, woman empowerment, 100%. Love it.
So come out and enjoy yourself. There's gonna be a lot of laughter. Of course, there might be some tears, but all those emotions are necessary for growth. Be
vulnerable. Mm-hmm. That's where you learn. I just met with one of my former clients this past Saturday, and I didn't want to go see him. I was just like having a horrible morning, and something in me was like, you know what? Who cares? You manifest your day. One bad thing happened. Don't let more bad things happen.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I went there, and I mean, the power of believing in yourself is strong. And I was feeling weak that day.
Mm-hmm.
And having people to support you and tell them and be vulnerable, like, hey, like, this is what I'm going through. I'm not all bricks and stones. Like, I'm not this strong, amazing business owner. Although sometimes we love to portray that image. This is a space to feel comfortable and a free and safe place to actually be vulnerable. Express those challenges. That's why we ask those questions. We ask, what's scaring you to take the next step? What are your actual challenges? Because these are real conversations we need to have in order to grow. We can't just act like everything's cherry on top with sprinkles on it.
Right.
As much as we want to. And, a lot of us are more fortunate sometimes too, but, you got to be raw. You got to be real. You got to be genuine.
Yeah.
And that means being vulnerable.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, ladies, any last words, anything that we didn't discuss? Want to make sure we, or even recap.
Yeah. So go to our website. You can also scan this QR code. That will lead you to our website. We also are on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can look up the Global Women's Forum Omaha, just in case if you can't find that headline and handle. And so if you are wanting to see what's happening, who's all coming, give you some sneak peeks or see some of our amazing team members behind the scenes, then definitely follow our pages and spread the word, please, because we want to get as many people in that room as possible and have an empowering event.
Yes.
Without a doubt. Anything else from you, Faith?
I would just lastly like to say, sign up for this conference, and when you get to the conference, walk into that room with confidence in who you are. No matter what stage of life you're at, walk in there knowing that just your presence is adding value to that conference. Mm-hmm. Just you being there is already changing a life that you might not even know. And be confident in who you are. Be confident in making those connections. Really grasp this opportunity, because a lot of conferences are really expensive. A lot of people can't get into those types of spaces. So with the discounts we have, utilize everything you have and really make the most out of this, because you don't know how much this can change your life.
What's the donation? What's the cost?
Donation doesn't have really a minimum. Obviously, I mean, more than $1 hopefully, but we don't have a minimum for our donations. So we've had people donate anything from 20 to 200, 500.
Right.
But if you're putting some more money in there, if there's hundreds in there, that's when the sponsorship, that's when the vendors come in, because get your brand out there, get your voice out there too. We want to support you as well, especially for supporting this great cause.
Right.
And Faith, that was a really great ending. Oh my gosh, I got chills. I don't even think I need to say anymore. Bye.
So what's the investment to go to the concert?
So right now, I guess I'm saying more. So right now our tickets are at $49, but for the month of February, it's buy one, bring a friend. So you get for the price of one ticket, 2 tickets. Okay. And then, like we said, utilize those coupon codes. We have Faith and we have Katelyn here. We can put that in the comments as well, so you know how to spell it. But if you use those coupon codes, in addition to buy one, bring one friend, you'll also be able to get $5 off. Maybe we should just throw a boss code in there.
Yeah, heck yeah. Well,
He's like, heck yeah.
heck yeah. Or Boss X.
Oh, Boss Ed. Okay.
Heck yeah. You know, we love them. We love females around here, without a doubt. So Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs, March 8th is going down. That's a Saturday, 3rd annual Global Women Forum. You can participate, so make sure you guys got a phone number too, just in case people don't have that internet savvy.
Sure. I'm the co-chair, so you can feel free to give me a call. It's 402-819-8062. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, you can email info@globalwomensforum.com or visit our website at globalwomensforum.com as well.
Okay, well maybe we can talk about us being a sponsor. So
love that.
If
maybe
guys,
a live broadcast or something. I know you do that for one of our fairs.
Or even if you guys create an ad, we can put it in rotation.
Ooh, I love that. We can do that.
Something like that. So we want to make sure that we maximize without a doubt. If everybody did a lot will get done.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. We call this day Tell the Truth Tuesday. Some people don't like Tell the Truth Tuesday, but today they liked it because their name didn't come up.
Do we got any names? Let's go.
So this day is where you be honest with yourself. And as Faith talked about earlier, identifying those cues, those indicators that's around you, as far as your friends or even boyfriend or girlfriends, that you need to pay attention to. So do not let lust win. That's basically, don't let lust win.
Trust your gut.
Yep, trust your gut and be honest with yourself. So, of course, we like to be such, but I'm telling you, the stress that you probably would have received if you had went that way is not necessary for the peace that you are having now. And so sometimes you got to limit your friends and whomever else. So you're healthy.
Yeah,
mentally, spiritually, and physically. So, Omaha, the Birds of Blessed. This is a God certified event. If you need some brownie points from God, you got to be in there.
Or you need some self-defense from Faith.
Okay, without doubt. So we keep you safe and keep you blessed at the same time.
Amen.
Without doubt. So make sure you guys are attentive. Check out the station. We'll be talking more about the Global Women Forum, March 28th. March the 8th. The 28th is my birthday, so
he's trying to give a plug real quick.
Yeah.
Don't forget March 28th.
March 28th. So I'm probably need some of the women to volunteer for my campaign or something.
Yes,
you got to give in order to receive. That's what my mama taught me.
Absolutely,
you got to give in order to receive. Omaha, the Birds of Blessed. It is 9:16. It's gonna be chilly all day today, so be careful as you guys go out there. It didn't really snow that much, so it's not that icy out there. It's icy out there. It's just cold. It's just cold. So look out for your neighbors. If you have someone elderly, make sure you look out for them. Just make sure they're healthy, y'all. We got to start looking out and start loving that neighbor. Without a doubt. Again, today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. Be honest with yourself, but also accept constructive criticism. I used to get it from my coaches, my mama and them, my peers that love me. All my peers around me have the ability to, criticize me in a sense for the good. You shouldn't have your friends as yes men or yes women. You'll never excel. You gotta have people that tell you the truth. Right. If you slacking, man, come on, girl, come on, man. If you're not meeting your full potential, then you need to have people around you that will tell you. I got those kind of people around me. Without doubt. God's a big boss, all right?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room.
Yeah, without doubt.
Yeah.
Without doubt. So I'm the third smartest in here, fourth. So I learned a lot. I know that it's a God certified event, so make sure you guys show up for the Global Women's Forum. You can Google it. You can get your tickets online. Can you get tickets day of also?
It depends if it sells out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is a hot event, so I would definitely, especially with February's discount, buy one get one. It's gonna be stacking up. So I'd get one now if I were you.
Yes.
And then they have Miss USA in the building. Miss USA. As well as
a veteran. Don't forget that part. That is just important.
And there can be a host of other professional women in the building. Men are welcome. Men are welcome. All right. Again, this is a God certified event. If you need some brownie points, if you don't go to church, this is an opportunity you can go and tithe, with some real people. And so anytime we can do anything for our women is important, it's necessary. Omaha, the Birds of Blood, support our sponsors. We out of here. Boss with us. All right, ladies.
Bye, Instagram people, too.
Grab that real quick.
Bring back the love to
We should save that one. This
Oh.
live.
Is it going? Or just froze?
It probably froze because you changed.
You take a picture of us.
Yes. I just realized this whole entire time this was not even.
I don't even know.
Well,
Sorry. I just realized this whole
Hold
entire
on, I'm
time.
trying to turn off this line.
Oh.
And Dave Hollister, Thursday, February 13th.
I don't know, maybe it's-
Yeah.
700 Douglas Street, Omaha. Starring Road James.
This is how much I'm going live on Instagram. I only went at the last bit because I recorded like
There you go.
33 minutes on my phone, so I got like
There you
really,
go.
Okay.
it's really good. I'm gonna try to break it up and then add.
Everybody sit back down.
Oh, okay.
You want to
Perfect.
find it pretty low or?
Yeah. Or no, just no, they're not.
For tickets, go to
I forgot. That's color when I was on the way out.
Do you live within the
Okay,
Omaha
guys.
lead site boundary?
My last
The
name
City of Omaha will sample
is
and
not
test your
Hayes.
home.
Oh,
And
It's
if we
Marie
will remove your
Hayes.
yard for
It's
free.
from my
Find out your home
last
sampling.
marriage.
Oh.
I think so with that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you all sick?
No. That's what I was like. Where's she getting Hayes from?
You're like, this bitch,
Is it
she's
from
stopping.
Like, must be LinkedIn.
Hey, it's amazing.
I was like, how does she know that name?
You're like, Maureen! Who's Maureen?
No, I'm curious. I'm like, how did she know that?
There you go. 3,
Wait,
2.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. We'll pick up, we'll pick up.
There you go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shoot.
22 Ames Avenue, Omaha, Nebraska.
Love it. You guys send this to me.
Everybody's got there to the left.
Oh, I'm gonna let you the younger one. Now that I'm the older one.
Grab it.
Okay.
The long arms.
Thank you. He does. My arms are shorter.
She's more lumber right now than I am. I got this belly in the way now.
You guys do an amazing job. Thank you.
Yes, great job. You're amazing.
So if you guys wrap an ad, we can record an ad if you guys want to come back over and voice it.
Yeah.
You can voice it yourselves also.
I try to take
Do you want us to write up the script as well? How long is it gonna be?
Yeah, about 30 seconds.
About 30 seconds script?
Yeah, and then you guys let me know when you want to come back and record it.
Sure, I'll shoot you a text if you want to do that with me.
Yes.
So I'll come back later today or tomorrow or whatever. We get it recorded.
And then, yeah, we'd love to have you as sponsor. I saw the toy, like, yes! I'm like, I gotta
So you got somebody else to say, who's was that Brace or Trend?
Wait, let me see. Oh, Denlis. Yes, that's my friend.
It's a little hot when we this now.
Yeah, open that door.
Oh,
He works in
it's
here.
still recording.
Yeah, it's hot.
I forgot all
Oh,
about
that
it.
was
He works in here for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty long. Pretty good. Good one. Okay.
So how do you get a show on here in
Um,
general?
Yeah, we actually are opening it
idea.
up. So you can do a podcast, we charge like $50 an hour, but if you want to do a radio show, we charge $150 an hour. And then, but I tell people how to get sponsors to pay for your show.
Okay.
So all you need is like 3 sponsors at $50 per show.
Okay.
And then that'll pay for your shows. You can do a live drop to your show, or you can do like an ad, like I told you guys to
Yes.
for the video show. So that actually pay for your show. And then so if you get sponsors over that amount, then that money you put in your pocket. That's how you make money.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because
So
I'm like with the workshop, the self-defense workshops, when I'm like working towards that, I think I definitely need marketing for it. So yes. Do you have a business card?
yeah, my number's on here.
Oh yes.
And then just take my number. And then you guys can be back again. So
Yeah,
before I do
yeah.
the commercial, so we get it done. And like I said, you can base your time you want to do your show based off your schedule.